Hello everyone. It's nice to have you back here on my channel. So, today we're still talking about the fight against child sexual abuse, but we're going to be concentrating on children when it comes to assignments. Assignments, homework given to them whereby they have to come home and log onto a computer or a browser, probably on their parents' phone or their phone. Now, the age at which a child should have a phone, a handset, depends on the parent. Left to me, I feel like a child should have access to a handset when the child is about 14, 15, thereabout. But these days, you see a 9-year-old child, 10-year-old having access to a phone, meaning access to the internet. Schools have not made it any better because the assignments they give children now, they send them to different applications online for them to assess their assignments and do them. My own child's school, for example, even posts notes online for my children to assess and copy. Now, this gives the children access to the browser, to the internet, to access to informations, whether wanted informations or unwanted informations. Children have access to information. As a parent, I would expect that we as parents should be more observant and be able to guide them when they're doing their assignments or their notes, copying their notes. Because it's easy for them to be exposed to information like porn or nudity or anything sex related, which they are not advanced enough for, ready for, or matured enough for. Now, I'm going to give you an instance that an example. Something like that happened to a friend of mine whose son is just a 10-year-old. The 10-year-old boy wanted to do his assignment, actually copy notes, and she gave him her laptop and left him. And he, of course, copying his notes as usual. This went on for a couple of weeks. And there was one particular day she just decided to just check in on him and see how he's doing. The moment she walked into the room, she noticed he started fiddling with the laptop to, like, probably switch up something and all that. And when she turned the laptop around, she saw the son watching pornography. He was actually watching videos of women, naked women twerking. And she was upset. She had no words to say to him at the time. She didn't scream at him, which was very good. She didn't scream or shout at him. She just took the laptop from him and had to now start investigating the laptop to see what the son was involved in, how far he had gone. She noticed that dated back several weeks, the son, beg your pardon, the son had been watching videos of women twerking. So she called the boy and asked him. I would also advise that when parents find their children in such circumstance, you don't yell at them, you don't scream and frighten them the more, punish them. It's time for inquisition. That's the time you should start to inquire. Why did you do this? So the best thing is to inquire and ask the child questions. Why did you do this? Where did the curiosity come from? Have a discussion, in a discussion with that child to be able to hear the story of that child. That child has a story to tell. Listen to the story, and then you can now know how to advise the child. Well, the child said that it was one of the house helps that the mother had in the past that was always twerking. Whenever she went to work, the house help will give him the phone to hold, and then she will twerk, while he's recording her twerking. And that was where he became curious about it. And he decided that the moment he had the opportunity to do his assignment online, where he could browse and research information, what came to his mind was to research twerking. And he got hooked on watching the videos. And I just advised that, look, talk to him, let him know that this information is not ripe for it and that it could affect his growth, and that he needed to wait till it's time. And, also, of course, as a parent, you need to back your children up with prayers. So this tells us that we as parents have a work to do. When they give them assignments from school, please don't just leave them with the laptop for them to do whatever they like. You need to check on them. You need to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and not browsing and getting involved in things that they ought not to be getting involved with. So let's be observant as parents. I know that we are trying combining work and life in general, but that's the calling. We're parents and we just need to do our best. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it at the comment section down below. If you like this video, you can click on it and like and give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want to share for others to learn, you can also share my video. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.